And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final installment of the road of 22k points in the Anti-Spell Festival. And obviously, already cleared it out from before. And all I can say is, the rest of the super grindy games is about to be absolutely ridiculous. And you'll see what I mean. And based on this hand, first of all of the shine I have there, and second of all, wild. Set a back row, set a monster, and pass. Up against Cyber Dragon, so Cyber Dragon Drive and Solemn Strike to drive. Set 2. Tribute to Baby Tiger for Amazon is Queen. Baby Tiger comes back. Queen for 24. And Baby Tiger for 5. Normal Cyberdark Horn. Flips up Cyberdark Invasion. Now, Cyberdark Invasion. Once per turn, activate one of those effects. Target a Cyberdark monster, Cyberdark effect monster you control. Equip one dragon or machine from either grave to it as an equip spell that gives it 1,000 attack. So basically, this is literally every Cyberdark monster's effect with the booster. And then send one equip card you control equip to a machine monster to the graveyard. Does not target. Destroy one card your opponent controls. Cyberdark Horn over Baby Tiger, but Baby Tiger is not dying by battle due to Big Queen. Normal Summon Princess. Queen's effect. Search for Onslaught. Big Queen swing. Invasion. Killing off the Big Queen. Princess swings. Well, Queen swings. Cybernetic Overflow activates. And of course, banish Cyber Dragons with different levels from hand face up, field, and or graveyard. Then does not target destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. And then, which is the relevant first effect. And then if this card on the field gets killed by a card effect, add a Cyber Spell Trap. Don't count the spell from deck to hand because this is Anti-Spell Festival. And then each effect of Cybernetic Overflow once. Amazonic Shamanism. No shot that somebody plays Trap Jammer in 2022. Wild. When your opponent activates a trap card during the battle phase, which it is the battle phase, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Wow. That's already 800 attack out of Baby Tiger, and both Baby Tiger and Cyberdark Horn crash. Set a back row, set a monster, and flip a Onslaught at end phase. Normal Summon Swordswoman. Baby Tiger comes back. Baby Tiger over her. Whoa, that is a lot of defense. Cyber Pharos. And of course, the Cyber Dragon, Cyberdark stuff is straight from the structure. So when it comes to Cyber Pharos, you can special summon this card from your hand by attribute one machine monster. Once per turn during your main phase, you can perform a fusion summon of one machine fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand and or field as material. When a fusion monster you control gets killed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add a power bond from deck to hand, and then the search effect is once. And apparently the fusion summon is a soft once out of Cyber Pharos. Onslaught, banish Cyber Pharos. Swordswoman for 15. Set a monster. Top decks the Dawnwalker. Ditches the Ash. Special itself. Summon Fire Ant. Sink 8 for Colossal Fighter. Gains 100 attack for each warrior monster in the graveyards. When this card gets killed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target and reborn literally any warrior from either graveyard, no matter what level it is. Swordswoman over Cyberdark Edge. Onslaught, banish the Edge. Baby Tiger with 8. And Colossal Fighter for lethal. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in this next matchup, and this hand, it's definitely something. So, up against Harpies with a mixture of some Morgs, as it seems. So, Harpist. So basically, the supporters are also named Harpy Lady while it's in the field or graveyard. And this one for the Harpist. When this card is normal summon, target one other winged beast monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls, return them to the hand. So basically, it's Kieran of Harpies, or Kieran of winged beasts. And then during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard just because it was sent there, Stratos of a level 4 winged beast with 1500 or less attack. And then Samorg, on the other hand, while it's face-up on the field, it is also wind. Each of the following effects of Samorg Bird of Perfection once. During your main phase, if you normal or special a winged beast monsters more than one, reveal this in your hand. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon a Samorg monster. So basically, extender slash another normal summon. If this card is normal summon, send one Samorg monster from deck to graveyard, add one Samorg spell trap, Samorg trap only, from deck to hand. Two together. Utopia. We all know what's up with Utopia. Nothing to say about him. Duskwalker. Ditch Amazonic Spy for herself and Supe. Dawnwalker. Ditch Evenly Match himself and Fire Ant from the deck. Sink 6. Moondragon Keela. Sink 9. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Abyss negate Utopia. Utopia tries to activate. Nope. Gets negated due to Hot Red. 700 damage taken. Hot Red bring back Fire Ant. And Draco Berserker reemerges. And one said, Harpist searching something, and Draco Berserker banished the Harpist. Getting Harpy Channeler. When it comes to Harpy Channeler, discard one Harpy card, spell trap included. Most cases, discard a monster or trap of Harpy. Special a Harpy monster straight from the deck in defense that isn't Channeler. And then hard once. While you control a dragon monster, this card's level becomes 7. Hot Red negate, Berserker banish, and then the Onslaught, in case if it gets killed, Reborn Spy. Set a monster and set a back row. Dawnwalker activates. Ditch Evenly Match and Gravedigger Trap Hole again. No. Negate off from Hot Red. I am not about to take that 2000. Get the Fire Ant. Sync 8 for Sun Dragon Inti. Here's the counterpart of Moon Dragon, the Sun Dragon himself. If this card gets killed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy the monster that just killed this card, and if you do, burn your opponent equal to half of the attack that the monster had on the field. And then once per turn during the standby phase of the next turn after this card on the field was killed, target and reborn one Moon Dragon Keela from your graveyard. Berserker over the OG Harpy Lady 2. Negate the effects of flip effect or flip monsters that this card kills by battle. So in this context, Harpy Lady 2 attacks over, for example, Shaddolls. They don't get their flip effects as soon as they are killed by battle. Berserker gains the extra 13, so 43. Sun Dragon and Hot Red, total of 62. Hot Red revive Fire Ant. Excuse me? Harpy Lady mixed in with Buster Blader? You know, I gotta give my opponent credit for making up some extra jank, but unfortunately, that Hot Red is gonna negate that Buster Whelp. And if no other moves, and then the Harpy / Buster Blader player scoot. And this next matchup, this hand, ridiculousness. Set 1, and I am so sorry to my opponent right now. Amazon Spy, reveal Princess, normal Princess, get the Onslaught and Special Spy. Duskwalker, send the OG Tiger, herself and Supe, sync 6. The game instantly ends with Naturia Barkion. What do we hit over with Barkion? Start a Synchron up against the Yusei dot deck. Spy for 8. Princess for 12. Setting 3 and pass. So opponent gotta have... Okay, never mind about the double evenly match Lava Golem. Shamanism, kill Spy, revive Princess. Princess was gonna get the search, and then after that, opponent scooped. And this next clip of this match, this hand, it's something. Okay, up against Nephthys. Okay, if anyone knows the story about how this Nephthys stuff works, it's basically whenever they are killed by a card effect specifically, they do some supernatural effects. So Defender Nephthys here, level 2, Wind Spellcaster, with 1400 attack, 200 defense. During your main phase, kill one card in your hand, and if you do, special summon one level 4 or lower Nefties from your hand that isn't Defender. During your next standby phase, after this card was killed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can destroy one Nefties monster in your deck that isn't Defender, and then each effect of Defender once. And I think that was the biggest and the stupidest mistake I ever did. Ghost Ogre killing the Defender, which is not a good idea, by the way, because at this rate, I believe it's either the upcoming turn or nope, during your next standby. So basically 2 standby phases later, he's going to kill something from the deck and is going to cause some serious fatal error. So Defender killing the Golden Sword Soul, and then Matriarch of Nefties. Target one level 4 or lower Nefties monster in your graveyard that isn't Matriarch. Kill one card in your hand, and if you do, special summon the targeted monster in defense, but negate its effects. And then, let's see, during your next standby phase, after this card was killed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard, each effect once. And another set card. Evenly match. Activates Awakening of Nefties. Continuous Trap. All Nefties monsters gain extra 300 attack. Okay, a little nice boost. If this face-up card in the spell trap zone gets killed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon one Nefties from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but kill it during the end phase. And then once per turn on this effect. Head Judging. The continuous trap of Head Judging. When a monster anywhere on the field activates this effect, you can make the activating player toss a coin and call it. If right, send it to the grave. If called wrong, negate that effect's activation, and if you do, change control of that monster to their opponent. Head Judging once. Question is, what is the card that he's keeping? Awakening of Nefties it is. Spy Reveal Spider. Normal Summon Fighter. Set the willpower just in case. Defender. Killing off. Oh my goodness. The cover card of Flaming Eternity. Sacred Phoenix of Nefties. Level 8 Fire Wing Beast. 24 attack, 16 defense. Once per turn during your next standby phase, after this card was killed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. If you do, Heavy Storm the back row. Literally Heavy Storm. Nefties mixing in with Sword Soul. Wild. I mean, the fact that he has Golden Sword Soul in the grave, that makes Taya's effect live. Show me Chi Zhao. Oh! Psyframe Lord Omega. It is a generic A. Never expected that one. And not gonna lie, as soon as I saw the Taya being summoned, I thought for sure he was gonna make a Chi Zhao play, but turns out he rather go for the Omega play just so that the one card from my hand is gonna get sniped sooner rather than later. So, we all know what's up about Omega. Most of the time, he's all about that dogmatic of punishment in terms of recycling. While he's on the field, once per turn during the main phase as a quick effect, the activation is cost. The resolution is banish the Omega and the one random card from your opponent's hand face up until your next standby phase. And then once per turn, during your opponent's standby phase, target one banished card, no matter who, put it back to the graveyard. Taya, sending the Iris Sword Soul to grave. We all know what's up with Iris. Omega over Fighter. No battle damage due to the Fighter. Omega sniping the Sage and ends the turn. Activates Willpower for Fighter. Normal summon Supe. Sync A for Draco Berserker. 3,000 flat. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys activates. Can't let you heavy storm the board with Draco Berserker. And of course, Omega coming back with Sage in my hand. And then the Nephthys Sword Soul player scooped. And in this next matchup, looking at this hand, extra terrible. We literally have nothing. Astrograph and Scale. Scales the time and Stargazers. Well, Astrograph killed, scaled the Stargazer, and then Time Gazer scale, Pen Summon Astrograph. Time to unfortunately ruin the Pendulum player's day. The fact that it's a loner deck, which basically meant evenly match, chain the Heavy Storm Duster, and you literally lose everything. Win. Yeah, opponent realized, don't pop evenly match when evenly match was activated. And this next matchup, this hand, nothing out of the ordinary. I wouldn't even know. Anywho, until we top that princess, I'm like, there it is. Top that princess, Ash keeps the little queen in check. Baby Tiger to extend. Baby Tiger for 5. Princess Swing activates, send the Baby Tiger for the big queen. Set the 2 and pass. Jargree, sure. Paleo Olenoid, MST. Hitting the farthest right. That is not the right move you made. I am so mad. Hitting the strike, of course. Setting a back row, set a monster. Oh, look at that. We got strike back. Nice. Big Queen over Crystron Quan. During your opponent's main or battle phase, according to all Crystrons, they be doing stuff like this, is during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, special 1 non-tuner from the hand, but effects negated, if any. And if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, put up a synchro summon of a machine synchro. Yeah, machine synchro. Only using this card and that monster. And of course, it's a quick effect. Princess, swing, send to Shamanism. Oh my, missed again with Ash from the opponent's hand. And setting that same strike that we had before. Another set. Big Queen for 24. Booking the Big Queen in response to the Canada DD Crow, just so that the Paleo is not gonna come out. And hitting the Illinois, of course. Princess swing. Can this get through this time? Yes, it can. Ditch evenly matched. Special to stage. Revive Baby Tiger. No evenly matched in sight so far. Set one. Switch the sage. Flip summon Queen. And there goes Big Queen getting judgmented. Sage over. Call it a Haunted for Quan. Congratulations of getting your Paleozoic out. Sage over Quan. Sage effect. Kill the set trap, which is Statue of the Wicked. It's been way too long seeing this card. If this set card gets killed and sent to the graveyard, generate a Wicked token. Fiend Dark, level 4, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. Baby Tiger over Canada. Princess swing, send a Baby Tiger for another Baby Tiger. First copy of Baby Tiger comes back, and then it was lethal. And in this next one, looking at this hand, I think we are going to be doing A-okay on this one. Setting a back row and setting a monster. Getting Ariadne in scale. Yeah, that means I had to immediately flip up the trap card. Otherwise, it's so bad that counter traps are a thing now. Reveals Lord. So, up against counter fairy, basically. Now, while guiding Ariadne is in scale, it makes it so that you do not have to pay points off from counter traps, nor discarding off from counter traps. Normal to Sage, Onslaught the Swordswoman. Sage purposefully targeting the set, which we cannot kill off from Lord, but strike the Sage anyway. Swordswoman 2000, Spy for 18. Reveal the Lord. And a set card. We chose not to summon because counter traps are a thing. Fighter at 2000, so off from Onslaught. Spy, Swordswoman, and Fighter for lethal. So guys, that's gonna do it for now with those short games. Those last two matches are going to be some serious, super grindy matches. So strap yourselves in. It's going to be a long ride. Part 1 of this super grindy game, and this hand, it's something. Normal summon Princess. Princess gets Onslaught. Set 1 and pass. Up against Time Lords, Camion for starters. Herald of the Purple Light? Are you actually kidding me? When your opponent activates a trap card as a quick effect, this is basically Herald of the Orange Light, but for traps. Wild. Doesn't kill it. Camion shuffles back Princess, burn for 5, lame. Dawn Walker ditching Spy, and Morella. Foolish Burial, a trap. Sends away Memory of an Adversary. Ah yes, the life and times of Dino Rabbit format with Memory of an Adversary. The case is, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, take damage equal to the attacking monster's attack, and if you do, does not target, banish that monster. During the end phase of your opponent's next turn, special summon that monster to your side of the field. Ridiculous trap card. But I do not know why he Morella it in the first place. Special to Dawn and the Fire Ant. Sink a 4 Berserker. And not doing anything because Time Lords. Camion shuffle back. That is unless this man has impermanence in the hand, which sucks. Special to Time Maiden, as the Metaion, normal to Metaion, and puts the Berserker back as I take the 300. Lame. Spy, reveal Sage. Special Spy, normal Ogre, sink 6. For Charge Warrior for the sake of the 1 draw. And there's the Princess for the follow-up. Metaion spin move. Set. Time and banish for Michion, aka cut in half. Michion battles Charge Warrior. Cut my points in half. Normal summon Princess. Effect to search Onslaught. Set Onslaught, can't do jack because it's Time Lords. Michion spin move. Broken Line. Never expected that one. When a spell trap or monster effect is activated in this card's column, while this card is set, just so that Michion is staying on the field in terms of negate the activation, and normally it ends up destroyed, but because it's Time Lords don't die by effects. Very well played on that Michion staying. Well played. Michion overcharge Warrior again. Cut my points in half once again at 18. Duskwalker, ditch evenly match, special herself and Supe. Sink 6. Goyo Guardian this time. Normal to Sage. Flip up Onslaught at the start of battle. And this is the part where I forgot about Morella coming back. Special to Fighter. Charge Warrior over Morella. Princess over Michion. Banish the Michion. Sage for 14. Goyo 28. Paladin 25. Set 1. Now, Sadie on the Time Lord here. This was one of the Time Lords that normally Time Lord players don't ever play, but let's see what's up with this whole end of battle phase thing. If this card battled and your life points is less than 4,000, make your life points become 4,000. Battles Charge Warrior, gain the life back so that the opponent is at 4,000. Empty Machine, ditch, draw 1. Princess over Sation. Onslaught banishes Sation, and this game is lethal. And last but not least, part 2 in this super grindy game. Based on his hand, it's something. Up against Adamanticators. Now, the Reptite here, of course, special by Adamanticator card. Place 1 rock monster from your hand or graveyard on top of the deck. And then if this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 wind synchro you control or in your graveyard, return it to the extra, and if you do, place this card on top of the deck. And then Researcher, we all know what's up with Researcher. Excavate the 5, Impermanence, Revival Golem, Doki Doki, Dragon Crystal, Analyzer. Get the crystal, draw 1 card of course, and if this card is in your graveyard, target a water synchro you control or in your graveyard, put it back to the extra, and if you do, place it back to the top of the deck. The 2 rocks for a Gallon Granite, either search or special a rock from face down defense. Gallon Granite detached, Ash keeping the Granite in check. Evenly matched, opponent keeps the Granite. Princess searched, Ash keeping Princess in check. And 1 set. Normal summon Quacky Mirror Guardian, the monster negator. Granted, goes for the search. Met up with Solemn Strike. Guardian over Princess. Guardian reveals another Guardian. Normal Fighter, Baby Tiger to extend. Fighter and Tiger for Alsa. Alsa, revive. Granite. Ooh, Ghost Bell. Ouch. Summons out another Guardian. Also search. Search out Princess. Guardian for 19. Guardian. Revealing Tackle Crusader. When it comes to Tackle Crusader, if this card is sent to the graveyard, activate 1 of those. Either target a face up monster your opponent controls, change it to face down to Book of Moon. Otherwise, target a face up spell trap your opponent controls, put it back to the hand. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards with the same name as the cards returned to the hand by this effect. Wild. Same Tackle Crusader revealed. Normal Princess. Princess activates. Baby Tiger to extend. Gets Onslaught and setting a Onslaught. Normal Tackle Crusader. Crusader over Tiger. Onslaught active. Onslaught banishes the Crusader. Guardian over Princess. Onslaught banishes Guardian. Guardian for 19. Guardian effect. Reveals Nibiru. Okay, do not go more than 4 summons. Onslaught activates for Big Queen. Baby Tiger revives. Big Queen over Guardian. Onslaught banishes the second Guardian. Baby Tiger for 8. Evenly matched. which I obviously do deserve because I kept evenly everybody. And out of all the cards to keep, Big Queen. Norma the Paladin, 19, 24. Analyzer, special because I got a monster and my opponent doesn't. Ghost Ogre, the Analyzer. Maxi, Seeker, another Seeker, Dragite, Researcher. Special to Dragite, draws a card. Normal the Doki Doki. The two together for Union Carrier. Union Carrier, equip Nibiru. Last card in hand was Maxi. And the Adamantipator player Scoot. So guys, that's gonna do it in this anti-spell format event. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And I'll catch you guys at the deck profile.